Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome to Stretford Paddock. I am Adam McKola. Manchester United have lost their opening Champions League game against Young Boys 2-1 in Switzerland. A shocking day for Manchester United, all in all. And it started off so well with Cristiano Ronaldo grabbing his third goal in 2 appearances for Manchester United since his return. Manchester United getting the goal. It was a fantastic pass by Bruno Fernandes, catching the defence out. Cristiano Ronaldo with great movement, a finish that squirmed its way through the goalkeeper's legs. But it was a fantastic start for Manchester United. And I'm not going to lie, from that point, I thought this is going to be 2-3, maybe even 4-0. But Manchester United didn't capitalise off that. We didn't continue to put the pressure on and, grab more goals and put Young Boys away. And then what happens is Aaron Wan-Bissaka goes and gets sent off. Now, I'd like to say it was a little bit unfortunate because the tackle, he's clearly going for the ball. He misses the ball, goes over the top of the ball. The ball's not there. I think it was a fair red card. Look, I wouldn't have sent the player off for that because you can see he's going for the ball. But in this day and age, you can understand why a referee is going to send a player off. And when he did the challenge, I immediately thought he's going to get sent off here. But look, you can look at the misfortune in the tackle itself, but the reason you're flying into that tackle is because your first touch is awful. And no professional footballer playing for Manchester United should have a first touch like that. Second touch is a tackle. Like, what are you doing? And we see that far too often from the likes of Wan-Bissaka and Fred. And when you're a team that wants to play on the front foot, wants to keep going forward, and you've got players whose first touches aren't good enough, it's going to give you issues. And today, the result of that was Wan-Bissaka, his first touch is poor. He rushes into a tackle. He lunges in over the ball. He gets the man. He's sent off. And now Manchester United have gone from being 1-0 up away from home against a team that will probably come out a little bit and try and get a goal and we can hit them on the break, to now we're chasing shadows. We're down to 10 men. I did think, though, despite the fact that, Wan-Bissaka makes that error, which then sees it go to United to go down to 10 men. But also I felt that there were more errors along the way that contributed to that. Mainly being Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's substitutions I don't think worked, and with the right substitutions. And I thought the way we sat off them was a little bit silly. Now, I may be being naive here, but I just feel, look, taking Ronaldo off with 75 minutes, cool, I get it. Like, he's played 2 full 90 minutes this season. I get it. You need to take time with him. You need to make sure Cristiano Ronaldo is fully fit. And at that point, when you're down to 10 men, he's not going to press people. He's not going to try and make up for you being without that extra man. That wasn't my issue today. I just felt the substitution to bring off Jadon Sancho, instead of maybe Fred or Donny van der Beek in the midfield, putting Pogba there and keeping a little bit of width, was daft, because then we lost a true outlet. Jadon Sancho going the opposite way on the counter against a team like Young Boys, who are going all out to get an equaliser and eventually get a win against a 10-man Manchester United, would have been a bigger threat than Pogba and Bruno, who were occupying those wider positions in the first half when we went down to 10 men. And in the second half, Cristiano Ronaldo, who occupied that left-hand side when we went down to 10 men in the second half. So I felt keeping Sancho on was maybe important for this one, because I thought dropping Fred and having Donny van der Beek there, Pogba out wide, Bruno, it didn't really work. And it was clear that, we were chasing shadows at all times. Put someone in their natural position, try and hit them on the counter-attack, try and give them something to think about going the other way. And in the second half, we were just so poor in possession. And against Young Boys, against any team, look, with 10 men, you can get punished. But I still felt there was enough for us to get something out of this game today. They're not one of the best teams in the competition. We have fantastic players, and 1 or 2 tweaks with a team that are going out against you to try and press in your face, trying to get goals, you can catch them on the counter-attack. And I thought we took all our attackers off in the second half. Again, I don't mind seeing Cristiano Ronaldo come off. We also took Bruno Fernandes off. But there was no forward thinking. There was no, all right, our best form of defence here is probably attack, because we're under the cosh and the equaliser's coming. Oh shit, the equaliser's here. And now, obviously, Jesse Lingard makes a complete mistake in the dying stages. But even a 1-1 draw, wouldn't have been a great result. And we compounded it with another individual error. Not sure what Jesse Lingard was doing at that point. And after a great day for him against Newcastle at the weekend, to come in and do that, it'll be massively frustrating for him. You know, people will use it as evidence of why we sent him out on loan against West Ham and all those kind of things. And it was a glaring mistake, which, you know, your manager might punish you for. But I thought ultimately, despite the fact that there were individual errors which contributed to Manchester United, you know, not winning this game today, notably Aaron Wan-Bissaka and Jesse Lingard, I felt Ole Gunnar Solskjaer could have done more today in terms of the way we set up, the way we approached the game, and the way we tried to counter-attack young boys, because we are a team that thrives on the counter-attack, and they were attacking us. They were attacking us, and we didn't deal with it. We didn't deal with it at all. Now, when they went 1-1, we managed to calm the game down a little bit, and it did look like it was going to fizzle its way out to a 1-1 draw. You take the point, you carry on, all right, well, that'll do. But now you've lost and you've got the headlines for all the wrong reasons. And Ollie's record in the Champions League isn't great. I think he's won 4 out of 11, if I've got that record right. But, you know, you need to be beating these teams in the Champions League. And you need to be able in the Champions League tweak a few things tactically to get the best out of you. And look, Ollie, in the Premier League, you know, 3rd place, 2nd place. We do well against the likes of City and Liverpool and Chelsea at times. But in the Champions League, he's come up short a number of times. Last season, you know, we started off well with wins over PSG and Leipzig. But we had a performance like this against Istanbul, which ultimately cost us progression in the Champions League. And more performances like this could do the same again. And Ollie hasn't got the luxury of this time needing, you know, players. Yes, we need a number 6. And I think a number 6 probably helps you when you're down to 10 men in terms of keeping the ball and making sure you relieve a bit of pressure. But that's no excuse today. You had enough out there. And I thought it was the tactical decisions, the substitutions, which ultimately compounded those individual mistakes and made sure we lost this game. And it's an awful start to the Champions League for Manchester United. But there are still 5 games to go. We've now got back-to-back games at Old Trafford against Villarreal and Atalanta. And we have to win them. You get 6 points in them, and it's not too bad. But overall, my feeling is one of disappointment that despite being down to 10 men, we shouldn't have crumbled there against this team. And we did. And we need to fix that on the training pitch. Because ultimately, performances like this in the big competitions are what will cost you your job at Manchester United. And we can't have too many of them. Anyway, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Obviously, still a long way to go in the Champions League. Still 5 games to go. Manchester United can still get 15 points and finish top of their group. But it wasn't a great start for the Reds or the manager or anybody that was in Switzerland today in a red shirt. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, comment, share and subscribe. Until next time, I've been Adam McKola. I'm out of here.